Emotions. I want to talk for a second about your emotional responses that you give to things that happen to you or for you. Now, things can happen for you for a reason. That could be one thing that you believe, or things can happen to you for a reason. You feel like, man, I can't believe I got pulled over. Can't believe the bill that I have. I can't believe this. Can't believe that. Oh my God. And then we give things meaning. Now, at the end of the day, I understand that things like, say, for instance, what happened in Texas could definitely be something very unfortunate, and something that could be like emotionally, you can respond to that and be like, oh my God, God bless the family. I can't believe this. I can't believe that, and the whole nine. Now, I want to take it super, super simple for this video right now, and I want to go back to like when we were just kids. Remember just playing with kids? Like, say if you have kids, or when you were younger, if you remember this, like I have a daughter who's 6, and I have my nephew in town, Malachi, and he's 6 months younger than my daughter, and they were fighting over toys, and he was pushing her buttons and getting these emotional responses from her. And so those emotional responses turned into like basically her crying to me and mommy. And at the end of the day, I was trying to teach her, like, Jordan, he's just trying to get a rise out of you. So from when we were children, as adolescents, that's something that we were challenged with our siblings, or sharing toys and then giving emotional responses to stuff. Now we grow up and get older. Now we have the media, we have the news, we have social media, we have all this stuff coming up with us yet again, but it really hasn't changed. And so what we forget about as adults is that we give power to the things that come up, and we give it an emotional response, whether you say it's fear, or whether you say it's joy, or whether you say it's love. And so at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, what are you committed to? Are you committed to giving the things that come up for you in your life the power to then dictate the outcome of your day? Like feeling some type of way because someone said something, or because you've seen something? Because honestly, I truly believe that you don't have to read something, or you don't have to do something to get somewhere like, say, heaven. I believe we already are on heaven, and heaven is earth. Just like this backyard and setting up this situation that I have back here, and living where I live here in Gilbert, Arizona, with my wife and my daughter and the company that I own. Like, I'm setting up my own heaven on earth and doing what I want to do, how I want to do it, the way that I want to do it, and I am dictating the outcome of my inevitable future. And just like Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, said, but I added one part to the saying, is whatever the mind can't conceive, believe, and feel, it can achieve. So I want to ask you this. Next time you go through something, I want to ask you to stop. I want you to then be able to look at the trigger and ask yourself the emotional responses that you're about to give to something that just came up for you. Are you committed to that? And is that something that you really want to have in your life? Because the number one killer is stress. And stress is going to be chemicals that we release because of a word, or because of something that came up, that we give to it this stress response meaning. And then if you manifest it and you keep thinking about it over and over and over again, then it turns into something so much more. That could be like, say, dis-ease turns into disease in your body, and that could be like cancer.